So yeah, this is cool. I just hit. I know it's PLO, so it's not as rare, but I just hit my first ever royal flush. So just thought it was cool. So I flopped the second nut flush, um, but I figured odds are he has most of his hands have nothing here. So I elect the check. Checks through on the flop. Now the turn I hit the royal flush. Um, get a little value. Now the river is a good card for me actually. That four of clubs, it lowers the amount of clubs that could possibly be there. So it makes him more likely to think that I'm potentially bluffing, seeing that I there's not as many combos of flushes out there, especially not so many combos of high flushes out there. So I bet most of the pot and I actually get a call. And he shows just top two, which interesting call. I mean, it's a bluff catcher for sure. I don't think I'd be making that call with the five clubs out there, but it could be the fifth club helped that. Literally two hands later, literally two hands later, I get nothing, not a particularly good hand, but I'm on the button, nobody opens, so I open it up. And I flop middle set. Beautiful. Try to get some value here. I bet like three-quarters pot. He calls. I was thinking likely he's got just like probably spade draw. And the turn, I hit quads. Literally two hands after royal flush, I hit quads for like maybe the third time ever. So Pilo's fun. And even better, I bet two-thirds pot and calls. River's another six, which is interesting because this basically shuts down. He doesn't have aces. I'm like 99% confident he doesn't have aces here when he didn't raise, like when he didn't three bet me pre-flop. So I don't really know what's going to call here, but try to just get value if he somehow has something. And he actually calls. What does he have? He has an ace and kings. I mean, interesting call here, but that's a pretty fun sequence of hands.